That means if you take in the last class we took the example of mangrove ecosystem, Moringa. Same way then we started with the desert ecosystem. Then now we will slowly move towards the other ecosystem. But in every ecosystem there are some components which are very common. What are those common components? We have producers, then we have herbivores and then carnivores. Now these producers, that means what are these producers? Plants which prepare the food with the help of sunlight by the process of photosynthesis. And these producers form the food for the next group, that is consumers. So here consumers can be two, that is either herbivores or carnivores. Now herbivores, when you say herbivores, they are nothing but which eating animals? Plant eating animals. They depend on plants, or they have plants as their source of energy, only plants. While these carnivores are nothing but which eat flesh, like lion, tiger. There are other animals which are there in the forest which depend on flesh. So you can make understand at every level we have so many decomposers. See, at every level you have decomposers. Then what are these decomposers? These are the group of organisms which recycle. Means they break down waste of either plants or animals. That is, these are the biotic components, and some other components we call it as abiotic components. So today we are going to start with the other ecosystem, larger ecosystem, that is forest ecosystem. So now when we start forest ecosystem, same method now. Every time if you do any ecosystem, remember which are the producers, which are the consumers, which are the decomposers. So every ecosystem has different flora and fauna. Like if you take the example of desert ecosystem, which was the main fauna, which animal you could see most commonly was camel, and which plant did you see? Cactus. So all these animals and plants in different ecosystem have adapted very well. Adapted means now you see camel, long eyelashes, cactus, you can see their succulent stem to store water because they have the very high temperature. The climatic condition is not very much conducive for the growth. So there is scarcity of rainfall. That was which ecosystem? Desert ecosystem. Now we will do forest ecosystem where there is different flora and fauna. In flora you can see in the table 108, 109 page flora. What are the trees which you find in forest? Mango, or whether you see guava trees, whether you see some other eucalyptus, different types of trees. Then we have shrubs means again little smaller. Creepers means you see green peas plant. Creeper, money plant, creeper. Then moss and fungi. Moss I told they are the small water plants. Fungi. Any other plants. This is the group of flora. That means this is an activity. You have to make it in a tabular form. What plants or plants you see in forest. Then you can see animals. In animals you have herbivores, carnivores, rodents, then birds and insects. So that is a group. And this forest ecosystem is very different from both of our other ecosystem. They have a very unique environment and it is a very rich source. Forests have rich source, nutrient source. We say forests are the lungs for our nature. Lungs because they are providing which gas? Oxygen. Environment and are categorized based on the type, age of trees, climate and soil. They impact the environment at scales ranging from local to regional by influencing climate. Forests are found all over the world and they provide valuable economic and environmental service. So they are very rich and they are providing many economically important products. Now first part we will see producers. Producers are the flora. So what are the flora which are present in the forest? You have to mention. They have given different plants, trees, shrubs. So the flora and fauna in forest ecosystem is very rich. They are giving the unique environment for the plants to grow and unique environment even for the animals. What are the different types of animals? It may be herbivores, carnivores, decomposers. They can thrive very successfully in which ecosystem? Forest ecosystem. Now consumers like so many other animals are there. Elephant, deer, nilgai deer, moles, squirrels, and carnivores like mongoose, snakes, birds, lizards, fox. They are also the animals found where? In the forest. Then there are some decomposers. Now what is this decomposer? I told they depend on the waste decaying body. Decomposers. Now what are the examples there? Fungi and bacteria. Now this is our first level, then this is our second level, third level. So here at each level what is flowing? Energy. Energy flow is there. So as energy flows from one level to another, because producers, they are the first level. They are hence called as universal producers. So there is flow of energy. The existing of living world depends upon the flow of energy and circulation of materials through the ecosystem. Now, producers provide the energy for whom? Consumers. Consumers means it may be herbivores or carnivores. So this energy, from where is it getting? You know, I told you the main source of energy, solar energy. That energy is converted into chemical energy by whom? By plants. And from here the energy transmits or travels to consumers, that is herbivores. From herbivores it goes to carnivores. See, energy is flowing from one level to another. And why do we need energy? Like you have food, and food gives you energy. Why do we need energy? We need energy to do work. So for that work to be done, you need energy. That energy comes from the flow of energy in different levels of ecosystem. So the main other energy source, where is it? From the sun. And 57% of solar energy is absorbed in the atmosphere and scattered in space. 36% is expended in heating. Expended means it is spent in heating water, land and in evaporating water. Nearly 8% of light energy reaches plants, which 2% is utilized by photosynthesis. See, solar, our sun, is a vast source of energy. But from this energy, lot of energy is wasted. It is being radiated back to the sun. From that only how much the plants take in? Only 8%. Only 8% of light energy reaches who? Plant. And from that 8, only 2% is utilized by plant. That means remaining energy is getting wasted. The energy stored by plants is passed into the community or ecosystem through a food chain. So this is our food chain. Just take the example, grass. Grasshopper. We are taking this simple example of a food chain. Grasshopper, then comes frog. And when I say food chain can be in different way. Grass can be eaten by some other insect also. Not only grasshopper. This is just an example. You can take your own example. Frog, snake by hawk. See, at each level, what is happening to the amount of energy? It is getting reduced. Plants take how much? I said only 2%. And from this, only some is taken by this grasshopper. Then grasshopper, frog takes some. So here, energy at each level is increasing or decreasing? Decreasing. A food chain consists of, what are the components of food chain? Producers, consumers. Consumers other ways. That means if 100% of energy is there, from that 90 is going to be lost. 90% is lost. Then how much will at each level it will get only how much percentage? 10%. Dissipated means it is wasted. So this is the level of different food chain. So understood food chain? Food chain consists of producers, consumers. Consumers means primary consumers, secondary consumers or tertiary consumers. So here we talked about the different ecosystems. Now when I talk about different ecosystem, very important thing which we should follow is, I told you not to kill, because see, each component in a food chain is connected. If you take this example, if you kill more number of frogs, if you are killing the frogs, whose number will increase? Grasshopper. And when grasshopper number will increase, what will this grasshopper do? Cause damage to the crops. So your crop yield will increase or decrease? Decrease. If you go on killing more number of snakes, if you kill, whose number will increase? Frog number will increase. Did you follow? So that means each and every component is interlinked to one another. So we should not disturb this ecological balance. So don't kill any animal, because if you are killing animals, that is causing ecological imbalance. So hope you understood the lesson on different ecosystem. Stop killing animals. Thank you.